Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jason Hamill will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Second baseman, number 15.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Mookie Betts. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. On the ground to third. Oh, beautiful dive to second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
So digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Right side. Hosmer has it. Escobar. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. David Price is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Lifetime versus David Price. 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's Price on 3-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 3-2 now from Price. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this club is not real creative. I mean, they're near the top of the league and grounded into double plays, so they don't start runners an awful lot. They're not letting guys steal bases, and as a result, the double play is starting to hurt them. They're going to have to figure out how to get out of that trend if they want to win games.
Billy Burns comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now Price is 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Full count. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to beat.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Softly hit out to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Salvador.
I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lifetime versus David Price. 5 for 14. He's also hit 3 home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Alex Gordon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Perez is on his way home. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Lifetime versus David Price. 4 for 13. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Here's another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Cuthbert has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. With Merrifield next to hit. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Price ready with the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He swings and grounds it to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
14, Billy Burns.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Billy Burns. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35.
Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Price pauses. 1-0 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for Kansas City on the Hosmer double. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. And that's too high, ball two.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Pablo Sandoval.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cuthbert is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Bradley waits on the 1-0.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
Now
He
batting.
just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Salvador Perez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And he's retired 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Price gets his sign. 1-0 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
The 1-1 from Price. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Price. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. KC down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 15, second
Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Burns is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox strive for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Now Price is 1-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Royals lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for
He'll lead
Boston,
things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Brian Flynn will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Flynn.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. One and one.
One strike.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Blake Swihart will be next. First and second here with nobody out. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Blake Swihart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Ripped down the line, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Sandoval scores. Bradley scores.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dustin Pedroia. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. There goes Pedroia. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one stayed up a little high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, don't walk it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 delivery. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
Settling in now, Pablo Sandoval. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A curveball here, blocked by Perez. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Second and third, 2 away. Line hard deep into left. Gordon's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Royals 2. Stepping up now, Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Billy Burns.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Price comes home to 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses again. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Ramirez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Strom is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Matt Strom.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Burns on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Gordon. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Salvador Perez.
Now the first pitch here from Price. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. This is flared out towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Price ready with the 0-1. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery on the ground to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. With Merrifield next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Merrifield.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Price pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Chopped foul wide of first.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Chris Withrow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
52, Chris Withrow.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. Weak chopper up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Hanley Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set to deliver on 3-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting, first baseman Hanley.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Royals 2. So striding in, Billy Burns. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. He couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Price. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Burns rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Now to the plate, Jorge Soler, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No one out with a runner at second.
We need a run.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Gordon. He singled his last time up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A man on third with 2 down. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning now from Kauffman Stadium. It's now 8-3. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Seth Maness enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Blake Swihart as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1. Now both runners on the move. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Just a bit low, ball 3. Dustin Pedroia would be next. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Fernando Abad, the 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Fernando Abad.
Now at the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that misses inside, 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 coming. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
With Merrifield next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, face it now.
The 0-1. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Runners on first with 1 down. Started that swing a bit too early. The 1-2 pitch hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2 and another foul ball.
Come on, Royals.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 6.
Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Come on, face it now.
Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-3 tonight. David Price earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.